that is not so interesting.
It's not interesting at all, actually.
Ladies and gentlemen,
A little.
welcome to a brand new episode of On It. We are here. You got me. You got Devin. We got Monday Night Football on. Currently watching Saints Panthers playing in the fourth quarter. A tough bout between two
Super tough.
divisional rivals. And then you got the Browns and the Steelers. Which first thing we got to do, Devin. I before we started the podcast, I left the room, and then I came back, and Nick Chubb was getting carted off.
Oh, not before we started the podcast. Well, yes, before.
So,
okay, I got you.
Well, I mean, when I called you, it was like, yo, I think Nick Chubb is done.
Well, here's an insider update on Chubb, but we can't listen to it. Great.
But if you can go ahead, because you haven't seen it yet, right?
I have not.
I need you to pull it up, and I need you to watch it and then I want to describe it after. Like, I have the perfect description for the injury after. Like, I need you to watch it. Maybe slow it down. Like, if you really, because it's hard to see at first. At first, it's. Are you?
Hold on.
Let me know when you have it on. And I don't want to show it on the screen. I don't want to, because they didn't even want to replay it. So if they don't want to replay it,
I don't know if we're allowed to either way.
Mikey ain't replaying it. You see, we got the Steve Smith on.
The 89.
Come on now.
Did they show any replays?
I don't know.
Because now I don't know what I'm watching.
Oh no! What do you mean?
Oh, I'm.
It should be the play.
Yeah, but did they replay it at all? Like, what did you? Hold on, I'm being.
It's just the play. It's just the play. He gets tackled.
So nothing else.
He gets tackled like the 3-yard line. You want me to send you a link for it?
No, I'm watching it right now. I'm not sure what I'm watching. Okay, now I see it.
Okay, so if you need me to describe it, imagine like a kid, like a 2-year-old, right?
Mm-hmm.
With like an action figure, and he's holding it by the leg, and he's just like shaking it back and forth, and just going crazy with it. That's what he looks like when his knee gets caught up, and then he bends. I might need to watch it one more time, because the way that he bends.
Well, he did like a cartwheel, and as he went to roll over, you can see his foot get caught, and his knee. I want to stop it where it is. My dude! All right, hold on. You can see. All right, if you slow it down and you stop it, you can see where his.
I can see his whole body turned.
You can see his body parallel, and his leg is perpendicular.
Yes, yeah, I'm at that right now. Like when he's getting pulled down.
He's laying down like that, and his leg is.
Like his one leg is like this, and his other leg's out, like
yes,
this,
like straight.
Oh. Okay, so.
See, I didn't see that before. That's disgusting.
So it's a Monday Night Football curse going on.
Yeah, that's definitely like MCL, ACL, maybe broken leg.
That's everything. That tore there. I don't know, bro.
Meniscus.
The way that
everything. That's bad.
But okay, first Monday Night Football game, Aaron Rodgers tears his Achilles.
Yep.
Second Monday Night Football game, or second week of Monday Night Football,
yep.
Nick Chubb destroys his knee.
Obliterates it.
So I don't want to put this on anybody playing Monday Night Football, but it seems like there might be a little Monday Night Football curse going on, because teams are losing their players to season-ending injuries on Monday Night Football.
Like, I mean, again, like you said earlier, Nick Chubb isn't as bad as Aaron Rodgers, but for a team like the Browns, they need a 2,000-yard rush. Not a 2,000-yard rusher, but a rusher like Nick Chubb.
I'd say the importance of the Browns losing Nick Chubb is close to, if not the same, as Aaron Rodgers. Okay, and the only reason it's not the same is because, to me, the Browns can still sit here and be 7th place in the AFC if they can still come up with a good run game,
sure.
Despite not having Nick Chubb.
Yeah.
The Jets are done.
Oh,
The Jets are done, and we're
Dude,
gonna get into that. But I mean,
unless they get Colin Kaepernick on that field for playing for him,
yeah,
they're done.
the Jets are done.
That was
I know I didn't hear you at first, and then yeah. Get
and
Tom.
T.J. Watt's an absolute monster.
Get Tom out there. But we have a lot to talk about, Devin.
That'd be sick.
We got all of Sunday's games. We got live reactions to both Monday Night Football games. We got fantasy to go over. We got some Jeopardy.
Okay.
Which,
Yeah.
all right, you're gonna hate me. You're gonna hate me. You might hate me. You might accept the challenge. I found a Jeopardy which, because you can read like the description of like what the questions are about, like what they're like. This is about this. This is about this. I found an NFL one, and one of the columns, one of the questions is "See you later, alligator."
Oh fuck nuts!
And I mean, it's we got to do it. We got to do it.
I mean, that's
we got to do it. We got to do it. But here's the thing: if you lose,
that's
you
that's
got
1,500 points for you.
if we lose, you got an excuse. If you win, you get to talk hella shit.
That's 50. All right. I'm not even gonna tell you my plan, but yeah, that's 1,500 points.
If your
you can get
plan
all
is
those
to
correct.
try to just snipe all the Gator questions, that's fine. But that is completely fine by me. But
I mean, I think I can get the ones, twos, maybe 300.
I think you could, bro. I don't think.
I mean, there's definitely going to be a Tim Tebow in there, maybe an Urban Meyer.
It's questions about NFL players. It's not like how many yards did Danny Wolfel have in 90 in 96?
Oh, okay.
Like it's not. It's NFL Jeopardy, but one is just happens to be NFL players that went to the University of Florida.
Why did the Steelers go for 2 if 2 field goals can win them the game?
I don't know, but for some reason the Browns went for 2 after they.
Well, the Browns
scored.
went for 2 because that would have given them. Well, that gave them 11 rather than 10.
But that's odd. That's not normal. Typically, when they get it's the second quarter. You score.
I think both teams are expecting this to be a very low scoring game.
Maybe maybe the NFL is taking a turn, bro. Because I saw some odd things yesterday. But the NFL is just they're getting experimental. But let's get straight into these week 2 games, Devin. First game. Brandon sold us out. He told us they were gonna do it. He told us they were gonna get it done. And Green Bay,
what a little bitch, dude!
Green Bay loses to Atlanta, 24-25. Now, Green Bay was up 13 points in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
They sell. They completely sell. Atlanta had no business being in this game. Green Bay. I mean, I was watching that game and I was like, huh. I was like, all right, I guess.
And
go ahead.
Jordan Love looked decent.
I was saying, like, I think Brandon's got some shit to talk. Like, he can come out here and talk some shit. Jordan Love, 151, 3 touchdowns, no picks. I mean, they definitely missed Aaron Jones. Top rusher, 55 yards. A.J. Dillon. Bijan Robinson, another 124 yards. I mean,
he took over that game.
He is offensive rookie of the year.
Immediately.
He is my offensive rookie of the year. He's a lot of people's offensive rookie of the year. But
already.
So we got a 2-0. Okay, so New Orleans scores with 3 minutes 14 seconds left. They're winning this game. That's locked in. You can lock.
I forgot that game started an hour earlier.
Yeah, and we got the Browns and Steelers going to halftime. So let's get back into the games that were played. The NFC North sucks. Green Bay sold. Atlanta is 2-0.
What the fuck is that, dude?
Atlanta is
2-0. Who was their week 1?
Atlanta week 1, they beat Carolina, I believe.
All right, so
yeah, they beat Carolina.
They're 2-0-ish.
They're 2-0-ish. That is a great way to put it. Buffalo versus Vegas.
Thank God Josh Allen came out and slung the fuck out of the rock, dude.
38-10. Like I said, Vegas sucks. Josh Allen.
I think Josh Allen was like 34 or 37 or something.
Yeah, 31 of 37, 274, 3 touchdowns. James Cook with 123 yards. I mean,
Wild.
the Raiders do not have anything going.
Jimmy G was horrendous.
Jimmy G is a bad quarterback.
He's really bad.
He's not good at football. I mean, plain and simple. So I'm glad the Bills could come out and not put on such a shitty performance like they did in Week 1, and put their chest out. So we're not.
Well, they
we're
were
not
just
bummed.
playing by the script. The Jets had to win that game.
See, but the Jets, I don't know.
With Aaron out there or not.
Jets should have 100% lost that game.
Oh,
Let's
1,000%.
talk them boys 2-0 in the AFC North. Don't at me. Don't do that.
Don't start getting all
at
these
me.
fucking Cowboys
Don't
fans all
at
hyped up
me.
and fruity and
Don't
shit.
at
Get
me.
out of here.
I'm talking about the Ravens.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were talking about the
talking
fucking Cowboys.
I said AFC North. I said 2-0. I'm talking about. I
I didn't even hear you say AFC North.
Not the boys. Them boys. 2-0 in the AFC
No,
North.
them boys is
them boys.
not them boys is the
It's
Cowboys.
not them boys, period. It was them boys 2-0 in the AFC North.
Yeah, I missed the AFC North part. I scoffed at you beforehand.
I'll
2-0.
I'll get to Dallas, but Ravens.
I said I forgot what I said, but I said that Cincinnati was either going to start like shit or they were just not going to be good all season.
Okay.
I think you guys are basically a for sure lock to win this division. Sans other problems, which I pray not to happen. But yeah, Cincinnati sucks. Y'all looked pretty decent out there.
Pretty decent out there. Lamar 237, 24 for 33, 2 tutties, 0 interceptions. Gus out there 62 yards. We had Nelson Aguilar out there balling.
And
63
you know where
yards.
Lamar looked better? In his game management. He didn't look phased at all. He wasn't sort of rolling around in the pocket looking for a run necessarily. He was reading well. He was making the right throws. He was putting balls out of bounds when he needed to. He wasn't just fucking around out there.
He took 0 sacks the entire game.
No shit.
No sacks.
That's fucking... See, dude.
No sacks the entire game.
Why?
We let Cincinnati creep in a little bit.
A little bit. But it never felt like y'all had lost control of the game, ever.
Dude, it felt good. Even when it's like, okay, it was 13-10 at half.
Yeah.
But I was I felt really good.
They had no momentum. You could see that they had no running game working. Mixon wasn't doing shit. And then Burrow,
we have a red zone interception.
Yeah.
Just Nelson Aguilar, they're balling. Zay, Mark's first game.
Mark had some drops early in the game, but after that, he locked in.
He locked in, and Lamar was making some throws.
Lamar was making Lamar to that touchdown pass to what's his dick? Who caught that ball? Was that Zay?
Are you talking about the touchdown pass or just that ball to Zay?
The touchdown pass to Zay over his shoulder.
Oh, yes, bro. Yes. You're talking about Nelson.
That was Nelson. That was Nelson. Okay.
That ball that just floats perfectly into Nelson's arm.
Did not need to move or turn or anything. It hit him in the fucking beautiful.
And what did I say?
You said Lamar's going to come out as a much better passer, and they're going to be tossing that rock.
I said that, but what have I been saying all offseason about one specific player who went out with an ankle injury in this game?
Went out with an ankle injury.
Odell Beckham Jr.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the second quarter. Odell Beckham Jr. will not return. I'm like, bro, are you already? We're already doing this?
The craziest thing was the announcers. Now, number one, the announcers were blowing y'all the whole game.
They should like they
No, no,
as
no,
they
no, no.
should.
I meant I don't know how to use new words. I meant the other way.
Oh,
They were
they were
blowing
hating on us.
Cincinnati. Yeah,
Oh well,
and then
they always see. I
and
wasn't really
and
listening to
they
this shit, but sorry.
no. I meant that they weren't. They were blowing fucking Cincinnati. And when Odell went out, they're like, oh, they're doing all this without Odell Beckham Jr. You're like, dude, Odell is a vanity piece to this team.
It should be. We did all this with Nelson Aguilar.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
They're like, we did this with. They're doing all this without Odell. You're like, Odell's not really a piece of this. I mean, he makes some catches. He had like what 2 or 3 catches
maybe a catch. Did he have? He had 3 receptions that I don't remember. I remember
for
8.
like 29 yards or something.
Yeah, I'm saying not much from Odell before he got hurt.
Like you said, he would.
An ankle injury out for the game. So yeah, not too surprised. I mean, obviously, I hope he's good and hope he gets better. But I saw something
Sure.
else did you see what Sean McVay said about his knee?
Oh, he has no ACL.
He barely has an ACL. Like he doesn't have an ACL.
He does not have an ACL.
So he's a ticking time bomb
For a complete explosion of his knee.
But
Who they
Juju.
talk about?
Juju.
Yes.
Which
yes.
his knee didn't explode last night. I mean, he
No.
He called yeah. We'll get to that. But Detroit versus Seattle.
Dude.
I mean,
They had a game like this last year, week 2. I think it was a similar outcome, OT shootout.
I mean, it was Geno versus Goff. It was
With
Geno versus Jared.
Terrible defenses.
2 pretty bad defenses, but I can't tell if Seattle is just like as good as they were last year, or if we were blowing too much smoke up Detroit's ass.
Well, they both look good offensively.
Because Detroit is a team who can compete with Kansas City, but lose to Seattle.
Yes.
Which I understand, that's how it's just how the NFL goes. The 73-9 Warriors that year lost to like the 19-20 win Lakers. Like, it's just things happen and it's like weird, but and not to call the Lions anything close to the fucking 79 and 73-9 Warriors, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you got a team who's competing with the Super Bowl champs, reigning Super Bowl champs, who are going to compete for a Super Bowl this season. Well, from what I've seen so far, maybe not, but Seattle, I kind of felt like last year was kind of a fluke. Not a fluke, but like
it wasn't expected at all for fucking Geno to come out and play well, but again, they've got good receivers, decent receivers. You got Tyler Lockett who's put up 1,000 for a while, DK, and then Kenneth Walker had 2 touchdowns and a shit ton of yards.
But when you got a team where you got success and you can't really explain it, and it's not too consistent, you start to think it might be fluky.
Yes, for sure.
Now, Seattle, after this season, I just touched down Carolina to Adam Thielen, who should have stayed in Minnesota.
Fuck yeah.
I don't know. This might just be 2 teams who are going to be pretty competitive in the NFC.
Yeah.
Potentially.
And Chauncey Gardner. Potentially out for the season. Torn pec.
Which, what the hell is that? I mean, what? Okay,
that's a touchdown.
I guess. I mean,
and a pec injury is not one to be fucked with. That is tough to recover from.
Yeah, I'm not too pumped on the Chauncey injury. Does Carolina get this 2-point conversion?
No, I doubt it.
Oh, are you behind?
Yeah.
They get it.
Oh no shit.
They get it. It's a 3-point game. Let's see if they get this onside kick. I would
Thielen
doubt
again.
It.
There we go.
I would doubt the onside kick, but who knows? We'll see. So next game, Chargers versus Titans.
Dude, no way all right, I can't comment on that. They got to stop showing his parents, dude. I'm gonna get lit up in here. That is horrific.
Chargers versus Titans.
Yeah, what the fuck was that, dude? What did I say? I say this about the Chargers all the time. All they do is lose fucking close ass games to
Bro,
shitty teams. They should
so
be 12. They should be a 12-win team every year, and they end up with 9.
Austin Eckler might have just proved his importance on a team.
Massively.
Josh Kelly, 39 yards. I mean, like, the Chargers didn't play a terrible game, but bro,
And
I don't know.
Tannehill, for whatever fucking reason.
But okay, 20 for 24, 246 yards, a tutty. Derrick Henry he was moving a little bit. Keenan Allen showed off that game.
Yeah,
Um,
playing well.
but I mean, plain and simple, Austin Eckler is a huge offensive piece for the Chargers.
Massively.
You can't just throw any running back in for Austin Eckler and say do what he does.
No, he had a massive game against Miami last week.
Exactly. So it's like
kept him in the game.
For the Chargers to do what they did last week, and us to be like, okay. Versus the Titans, they definitely have this, and to shit the bed starting off.
And the fact that they have these weapons, and maybe if they have Austin Eckler, they win this game. But the fact that they have these weapons and they're losing games like this blows my mind. And what we were talking about last episode, Brandon Staley should be gone immediately.
The hottest.
He should be fired halfway through the season.
We got Tampa versus Chicago.
Let's go. Yeah, you said it. Well, I don't know if it was more of Justin Fields being a bum poopy of a quarterback.
Okay.
Or Baker coming through and playing some decent football.
Baker Mayfield, though, came out, was making some plays, was extending some plays. He was balling 26 for 34, 317 yards. Tampa's defense looked crazy.
Yes.
Justin Fields looks awful.
Didn't they have a defensive touchdown?
I don't know. I don't believe so.
I don't know. I know that Fields got picked and maybe a fumble in there or something like that.
Defensive touchdowns. Yeah, the one interception. They had a Shaq Barrett. They were way backed up. He threw the pick.
Yeah.
He ran it right in.
Okay, yeah.
Look, I'm not going to gas Tampa too much. I'm not going to sit here and go, haha, I told you Baker Mayfield's good. But Baker Mayfield could have easily beaten both of these teams playing shitty. And he didn't.
Sure.
He's played good both games. You got to give it to him.
Mike Evans had 6 catches and 170 yards.
And what is this? Mike Evans out here? Which I'm not surprised, but just
2 touchdowns.
For Tampa to be in this quarterback situation, for Mike to already pretty much say, I'm done with y'all, and to still be balling and still be putting up these numbers.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot. You know what I don't like?
What's that?
The way Kansas City's been playing.
Oh, it's bad.
Because I'm not gonna lie, bro. After watching that game, okay, like they won. Okay, 17-9, they beat Jacksonville. Jacksonville should have won that game.
Big time. And Jacksonville's a decent team.
Jacksonville should have won that game. Jacksonville had 3 touchdowns caught out of bounds. There were 3 different touchdowns that they caught out of bounds that were just beautiful, beautiful throws, beautiful catches, but just happened to not have 2 feet down. Like I'm telling you,
damn.
They what was it? They were 0 for 4 in the red zone, 3 touchdowns but that were out of bounds in the end zone. Jacksonville, they're 1-1. They played a shaky game versus Houston. They only put up 9 points, but I'm telling you, like we've been expecting, you will see Jacksonville prevail. Jacksonville
with Ridley
coming.
With Ridley, ETN's looking better.
Christian Kirk was even out there balling. I mean, I liked what I saw.
And Mahomes, I think, just got restructured to where he's making $200 million over 4 years or something.
Yeah.
Or 3 years, I don't know.
Well, let's be real. If they were going to keep these guys, they were going to have to change that contract.
Yeah.
Come on now. They were going to.
Now I don't know if he's making more under this contract per year.
I don't know.
I have no idea. I don't know how the money in the NFL works, but either way, they're not looking. Now again, it's the Chiefs.
No,
rarely do they come out super strong, and they always show us that they can still ball later in the season. So we'll see.
but it's like that's true. They've had the tendency to start slow, but when you can when you can I feel like when teams can prove that you have weaknesses and you can be stopped and you can be beaten, and even if that means they Kansas City beat themselves, like Detroit, they beat themselves,
Oh, big time.
but at the end of the day they lost.
Yeah,
Jacksonville, Detroit played a great game,
yeah,
played a good game versus Kansas City. I think when you can show that a team has weaknesses, you can catch them slipping later in the season.
sure.
You can catch we can before Aaron Rodgers fucking tore his shit up. I would have said they could. The Bills can catch them slipping. Jacksonville can catch them slipping. And
Yes,
just because it's week 2 and it's like, all right, let's relax. But wild card round, Jacksonville's got a little more motivation to get that ball in the end zone. I don't know if the Chiefs win this game. The way that they're playing, if they were coming with this, if they were coming with the way they're playing today
yeah.
or on Sunday that in the wild card round, I don't know. I don't know if they win that game.
I would
Um,
hope not, because I don't want to see them win anymore.
Colts versus Texans.
Um,
So Anthony
AR goes
Richardson,
out,
he gets concussed on his second touchdown
concussed,
run, which I
and I
mean,
think this is residual from his massive hit last week.
okay,
I think he's already not in a great
that's true. That's true. I'll give that. I give that
injury
to you.
place.
Here's the thing, though. I don't. I know that some concussions are avoidable,
Yeah,
but when you watch that play, it's almost at a point where maybe in the NFL, if and I feel like there. I mean, at this day and age, I feel like they probably are already teaching this, but we got to teach guys how to fall.
I didn't watch it.
You need to teach. We need to teach guys how to fall. Like, okay, for
I,
instance, in the
yeah,
WWE, a big
yeah,
thing is learning how to like learning how to fall,
yeah.
learning how to you're going down. Here's how you
Yeah.
fall and not doing this. You
Ah,
know,
yes, like the Tua thing.
so it's like if you're going down, you're falling back. You, you need to
Brace.
brace yourself. You're falling back in the end zone. It's like, bro, when Anthony Richardson goes back, he just boom, boom, boom. Like, I mean, that's 250 pounds coming down, and his head
Yeah,
is swinging behind it. Like,
and his
just,
20-pound heads at the end of it.
he just smacks it on the back, like on the ground, and it's like, bro, these teams got to start teaching players how to fall. I don't know if you're watching it, but the
I'm getting there. I'm
it
having
just
a
seems
history.
like a concussion that could be avoidable. But
Sure,
Gardner Minshew comes out 19 for 23, 171
dude.
yards and a tutty.
Minshew's. Well, it is Houston, but
Gardner Minshew comes in, saves the day, 31 to 20. CJ Stroud threw 47 balls, 384 yards, two tutties, no picks. Damian Pierce had a rough day, only 31 yards.
yeah,
But at the end of the day, I think we all saw Jacksonville winning this game. And if you would have told me Gardner Minshew had to come in and save the day after AR scored two tutties, I'd probably still go with the Colts.
yes. Oh,
Why not?
AR. Goddamn
But,
AR.
but you see what I mean? I feel like there's been that's happened 100 times where guys haven't been concussed because they just fell better. They just
Like, and also when you fall, you need to learn how to not fall directly
and it's
backward.
the same thing as like knowing not to put your wrist back because like you will break your fucking arm if you
Yeah,
if you go back. Like,
you'll
fall,
break your wrist.
fall.
But he went to brace, hit his hand, and then went straight back. Now it's spur of the moment. I don't I don't know how to fucking fall in a football game, but
Okay,
that
but if
was
but
brutal.
but I'm saying in okay in any sport
Yeah,
it's the same thing. Okay, as a just stick with football. Just as a tackle itself, you're taught
yeah,
how to safely tackle somebody to
yeah,
not injure you or the person you're. Now, injury. When I mean injury, I mean like a severe, like you're taught to know how to tackle somebody without breaking your neck. And there's
Yes.
rules implemented so that you don't give another player a concussion because you decided to lead with your helmet.
Yeah.
Um,
Or hurt
and
yourself
like I was
by
saying,
leading with your helmet.
like I was saying in the WWE, like the whole thing about that is you're falling on plywood. You're falling on a mat that's made out of plywood. Some people will laugh at wrestling and think it's just all fake. You can't fake certain things. There's a lot of things you
Now, I
can't
mean,
fake.
it's scripted, but the movements are
Yeah. The
athletic.
outcomes are scripted. The moves, what is going to happen in the match is scripted. But when you can't script a 10-foot drop on your face, on your back,
Yeah.
on your stomach, wherever, on your side, like you learn how to fall. Now, yes, in the spur of the moment, it's obviously it's not scripted that Anthony Richardson's going to run. Get
You
that.
sure about that?
Let's be
The
real.
NFL has been putting out a
Let's
bunch of
but
anti-script out here, dude.
let's just say it's not. So maybe in his head he's
Remind me
thinking
of something afterwards.
he's thinking score, not I need to make sure I don't fall and get concussed. But
Exactly.
if it is if it's starting to be taught to players throughout the week, throughout camp to
Yeah.
learn how to fall, it can become
Yeah.
muscle memory.
Exactly.
It
Where
might
he's
not
not
have to be
thinking
something
about it
you don't
and
have to think
he's
about it, you
yeah,
know.
he's doing it.
But yeah,
But did you see at the NFL with Tom Brady, the thing they put out?
you think I
He
would?
was like "Do you really think
Yeah.
that the NFL is scripted? If you would have me losing to Peyton's little brother twice?" And I'm like, "Fuck yeah, if it means you're going to win 4 more after it, you fucking piece of shit." What are you talking about, dude?
Yeah, it's like, all right, Tom, would you trade your 7 rings for your 2 losses versus the Giants and Nick Foles?
No.
No, you wouldn't.
No.
No, you wouldn't.
You would not.
He would trade a ring just to keep his 28-3 ring before trading for one of those rings. Let's
Oh
be
fuck
real.
yeah. He would trade that Rams ring in a
Rams ring.
heartbeat
Oh my
for
god.
that goddamn 28-3. And
Which
if anything, those fucking whatchamacallits made his story better. The 2 losses.
for sure. Not Tampa. Speaking of the Rams though, Rams versus 49ers. 30-23. Christian McCaffrey eats again. I'm
Yeah.
still not too sure how Purdy is. Like right
I
now,
mean he's decent. He's good.
right now, it seems like I'm kind of sticking with my offseason take, which is Purdy's going to be okay because of the team around him.
Yeah, he's good enough to play with this team.
And
But
I don't know how far that can take you.
but then you also look at a guy like Zach Wilson, who has a great team around him. Not as good as the 49ers, but a good team. And a guy who's completely shitting the bed. So I give it up to Purdy for facilitating his team, not putting them in a place to lose.
And the Browns might not need Nick Chubb because holy shit,
Who
touchdown
is this
Cleveland.
guy?
Touchdown Cleveland.
Wait, he took that bitch all the way from the
He is injured though. He isn't. Is that
Who is that?
Jerome Ford?
Who the fuck is that?
Anyways, sorry. So what were you saying that you got Zach Wilson, who's not as good and still has a good team around him?
Yeah, but he's losing games.
But like
For
he's not
like
good.
him himself will lose a game by throwing 3 picks and by missing a bunch of throws.
Yes.
Purdy's not out here losing games for this team.
But
He's facilitating well enough.
when it becomes a game that Purdy has to win,
That is
that's
when
like we've yet to see Purdy tested.
exactly.
He has a lot to fall back on. Christian McCaffrey.
Sure, but
Christian
right now
McCaffrey-
he's not bad.
Christian McCaffrey is running like his knees are brand fucking new.
He every time he's come back.
He
Number one, he's gotten injured again, but number two, he's come back the same Christian McCaffrey.
So from from watching that game, all around San Francisco are studs, and I still don't want to count out LA. LA has a weird thing going on where
So no touchdown, Cleveland. By the way, that was not ruled a touchdown.
what? Oh, was he down at like the 2 or something?
The ball went down at the
Uh,
2 inches before the line.
Okay. Ooh, and he got stuffed. But yeah, the Rams aren't bad. The
They're
Rams,
not bad.
the Rams are not bad at all.
And they don't have Cooper Kupp right now, if I'm not mistaken.
They
He's
do
out for the
not.
first 4 weeks, right?
Yeah, they do not have Cooper
He's
Kupp.
on the IL. And then Puka and Tutu playing well. Puka's got the most receptions by a rookie in his first 2 games ever.
He does. He does. I mean,
I don't even know who this guy is.
Stafford is just feeding this man. But I want to say this: the Giants suck.
Oh, it's bad, dude. And Saquon just got injured. He's out for like 2-3 weeks.
The Giants suck. They come back down 21 points. And
I think I told you that. I think I told everybody that they suck.
But this was supposed to be like last year was supposed to be like the precursor for like an even better year. Yeah. What?
Not in Daniel Jones. Last year was a fluke. You remember last year when they were like they had a great first start to the season. They were like 6-1 or something dumb.
Yeah, but they won a playoff game.
Well, that's because Minnesota sucks balls.
And Deshaun Watson with the 2-point conversion. Look, the Giants were not good at all. The Cardinals should have won this game.
Oh, for sure.
The Cardinals
but again, they're not allowed to win any games this year.
They're not allowed to win any games this year. No. I think what happened was they started winning, and they were like, all right, we need to relax.
Dude, this is Josh Dobbs is playing too well right now.
But what's his name? Caleb Williams is going to stay in college if Arizona's the first pick.
Big time, I would.
He's not going back. He's going to keep making NIL money. He's not going to play for Arizona. Bro, the NIL has screwed the NFL.
Making more NIL.
The NIL has screwed the NFL.
Not college football. If anything, the NIL is wonderful
for college football. It's and I don't know why people assume that it wouldn't help college football, but it screwed.
But you get all these guys who are like maybe late round NFL draft picks.
But they're huge.
Who are going to make money.
But they're huge at their school.
Massive.
They're huge at their school.
Massive.
And
they're making millions.
They're making so much.
And when they get to the NFL, guess what they're making?
15K,
500-600K.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like a week, maybe like 20K a week. Like
$20K a week. You might get put on the practice squad. You gotta spend all your money because you're a rookie.
The NIL has completely saved college sports. Period.
I think so. There's so much more happening in college sports.
There's not such a rush to get
There's no rush to get out.
Basketball could get more exciting because besides the one and done guys.
Because college basketball, the good teams are freshmen, sophomores.
Yeah, but then you got these juniors and these seniors who could stay for 4 years and make a shit ton of money.
And they're actually good basketball players. They're not just white dudes who are tall.
Well, it's like I don't know what we were talking about, but Arizona loses. They're 0-2. New York is 1-1. They should be 0-2. They should not have beaten the Cardinals. And Saquon's out for 3 weeks. Dallas versus the Jets.
It's fucking. I can't. I mean, Dallas looked good. But I can't tell if Dallas is decent or if the Jets are the worst team in football.
No, Dallas looked good. Now, here's the thing, though. Dallas has yet to be tested.
Yeah.
They've played the Giants.
The Giants, yes, who we just talked about sucking.
They've played both New York teams. So they got
and they put up 70 points against both of them.
This is not going to be your average Dallas Cowboys outcome for this season.
Oh, fuck no, dude.
I'm putting that right now. Just let's look at I'm going to pull up okay. So here, they play Arizona next week. So they'll have a great game next week.
Yeah.
They'll have another great game next week. They play the Patriots, which it could get a little interest in there. It could get a little interest in there. But then they got to play the Niners and then they got to play the Chargers.
Okay, the Niners are hopefully going to be their test.
We will start to see a test. But the Jets are screwed. They're not making the playoffs. Aaron Rodgers just rehab,
which is so sad.
Aaron Rodgers, just get ready for next year, and you will be good. You will not have to worry about this season. Just come back next year fully healthy. Do your Zen shit and talk to your goblins and whatever you do.
Fucking rub stones on your Achilles or something.
I like rocks.
Who cares? Hey, Bitch, you want to rock?
But yeah, the Jets are screwed.
What you want to rock,
And
bitch?
we still need to see Dallas get tested. That's what
Well,
I'd
I
say.
mean, Dallas isn't doing shit no matter what, so I really don't care. But, I mean, yeah, Dak looked decent. Maybe he's getting better, but has he thrown a pick yet? I don't even think he's thrown a pick. So
Dak
he's on his goal.
Dak has Dak not thrown a pick this season?
I don't think he has.
Let's see, view player
It
stats.
is week 2, but
Prescott. Dak. Let's go to Dak Prescott. He has thrown 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions this game. No. Oh yeah, he has not. Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions so far.
and
So
his defense has pulled
I'm
him
saying
a very long way.
they've
Micah
scored.
Parsons is an absolute weapon.
They scored 70 points. He has thrown 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns.
He's
You got
thrown.
Tony Pollard, and you got a fucking dog in your whole defense.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm still.
They say defense wins championships, but when you got a quarterback who's not great,
We still need to see them get tested. Speaking of tested,
Kenny
we
Pickett
might.
sucks.
Kenny Pickett is so bad at football. I told you,
Now
bro. I
the
told you,
Browns
bro.
D line is crazy.
Bro, he had 4 fucking seconds before they started putting pressure. Are you
Definitely.
serious? Get the fuck out of here. The defensive line is just so. It's like, no, even when the defensive line gives him 4 seconds to make a decision, he's standing back there. Just,
And he made the wrong rollout move.
I
He
mean,
ran the wrong way.
Kenny Pickett is bad, dude.
He's really bad.
Kenny Pickett is not good at football. He's just what? Kenny Pickett is not good. But all right. Washington Commanders 2-0. How you feel?
I don't like this again.
No?
Like no. Because I'll explain. So all right, we're 2-0 for the first time since 2012. Which is 11 fucking years, dude. That is so fucking crazy.
If you put your do not disturb on, it won't affect you.
If I what?
If you put your do not disturb on, it won't affect you.
That would be very smart.
Just to
But
help you out.
the baseball game's dinging me right now.
The Orioles.
No, but all right. So the Orioles are good right now. Very, very good. We're the best team in the AL. Now, I don't always like when we're good because I get a little too hyped up and I fucking get disappointed. But I'm okay with getting hyped up about the Orioles because they're fucking actually good.
Mm-hmm.
This fucking Washington team, I do not trust at all.
No.
I don't trust Sam Howell. Yes, I trust our receivers. I think we have 4 great receivers.
Oh, but y'all
And our running backs look good too.
Your running backs look good. Your receivers look good. Sam Howell doesn't look bad. Why not? And your defense doesn't look bad. Why not have a little bit of faith in this team?
I want to give it till week 5, and then I can have
got
some
a little
faith.
bit of faith. I think this is at least an example of what I was saying is y'all are gonna have some exciting games. You're gonna.
Yes, it was an exciting game.
This I told you this is gonna be a fun season, and it's starting off super exciting. Which honestly, what made it exciting was what almost bit your team in the ass was the comeback. Which what the hell was that?
Yeah, dude, complacency. It was pure like, hey, we're up. What were we up? 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and y'all
Pure complacency, and we got so fucking lucky.
And I told you,
Number one, we should not be chasing that ball down on a Hail Mary. Stay back on it.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, you can make a tackle.
In the end zone.
Be in the end zone because you can make a tackle and move forward. You standing in front and just tipping the ball up ain't doing dick. Don't follow the ball. Stay in the end zone. And then we get away with a abhorrent fucking
PI.
But
let's go even earlier. What won y'all the game was not letting Denver score in the red zone before that.
Yes.
The possession prior to that, they should have scored then.
Yes.
Because if that same outcome happens, then they win.
They would have won.
There's no 2-point conversion.
There's no 2-point conversion.
Unless y'all.
But we made some stops.
Some crazy Hail Mary. Y'all made that stop, which was it was a clean stop, was a good stop, held them to the field goal.
Yep.
But yeah, that Yeah, y'all almost
It
let
was
it.
a,
Y'all
yeah,
almost let it
it was
slide.
a fun game to watch. It was good to finally like have a game where I can like, because when we went down 21-3 in the first half, I
Hmm.
was like, this is fucking so dumb. But it was good to see like some decent football come out of us. Um, and then to finish the game well was great. But again, like I don't want to have a whole lot of hype around this team until we hit 5, 6, 7 weeks because I don't. Sam Howell looked good, but again, we played Denver and we played Arizona, so I don't fucking know.
But I like y'all played better versus a better team.
We did,
How about that?
but
Y'all played a better game versus a better team.
we did.
You can't
And
you
Sean
can't be mad at
Payton
that.
chose to be a terrible head coach again,
Yeah,
yet
yeah,
again.
yeah. That too was. Oh my god,
Dude, he
y'all.
was wasting miles of clock
He
for no
wasted all
reason.
that time. Couldn't score. The only thing that the Denver can complain about is that phantom PI, which you said it yourself. Sean Payton just can't get away from pass
From
interference,
PI.
blown PI.
No.
So,
Now this one is not nearly as egregious, but
nah, but it was
it was
it was a
definitely
PI.
there. And a very easy
Um,
call too.
Sunday Night Football, Miami versus New England. So two things.
Yeah.
Let me start with Miami. Miami played well, played a pretty good game, but they did play a way more realistic game. Tua wasn't out here
100%.
throwing for 450 yards, and Tyreek wasn't unstoppable.
Yeah. He did have some great plays.
He had some great plays, but Jalen Waddle led the team with 86 receiving yards that game. Mostert 121 yards that game. Um,
Yeah, Mostert went dummy. 2 touchdowns, right?
what came
Or
down
one?
to this, 2 touchdowns. Yeah, what came down to this was it was 17-3.
Yeah.
New England creeped back in, and New
Yes.
England had plenty of chances to take the lead to tie the game up. Mac Jones makes horrible decisions.
Terrible decisions.
There were so many balls that Mac Jones was throwing. It was just like, what are we doing here? What
It's just bad.
like? And I get it. Like okay, I'm watching like Kenny Pickett play, and it's like okay, he's just not playing good at all. Mac Jones, like he was playing well under pressure. He was extending some plays. He was. I was like okay. But then there was just moments where they got in their own territory. They got in the red zone, and it's just like he was just fuck it, like whatever. Like it's just his decision making just. So really, what came down to this was Mac Jones really just not the best decision maker at times, especially when it really matters. But I
Yes.
do believe New England can still be stubborn. I do believe that New England played better than expected versus Miami. Um,
Yeah.
like I said, Miami took a huge lead, 17-3, and then New England made it a game. Um, but Miami still pretty good. I'm Tua obviously like I said, Miami played a much more realistic game that I would expect from them. A good game from
Yes.
Miami, something like this: 249 from Tua, a touchdown, interception. Now Mostert going crazy. All right, maybe we'll talk about maybe it's not all the time, but you know
No, but that was a big game for him. But I mean, Patriots D looked, I don't know, decent. Stopped some of the pass, but
they looked okay, and their offense is surprisingly better than I thought.
the Pats offense isn't terrible. But it's not, again, it's not something that's like late in the season is going to blow a team out or put a team away.
But they
That's
with I like I'm still sticking with they will be a problem, especially for their
yeah,
own division.
sure.
Um,
Yeah,
but
they can definitely be a nuisance. Maybe not the Bills if the Bills get hot, but
let's get to this
the
Monday night.
Jets for sure.
Let's get to this Monday night football.
Yeah.
First
Uh,
game, obviously,
Saints beat the Panthers.
obviously we're gonna cover the Browns and Steelers once it's over, but um, the Saints beat the Panthers, and
Yeah.
now you picked Carolina, which I will give it to you. Your only ones that were wrong were Green Bay, Detroit, the Chargers, and Carolina.
Yeah,
Which
I was pretty locked in this week.
now I'm not gonna lie, I wanted you know, and you said it on last episode. I wanted to pick Washington.
Yeah, no.
I didn't. And it was just only because like Brandon was just like, bro, like come on. And I was like, why is Washington winning? You're like, I don't know. And I was like,
Yeah, no. I had not like.
all right.
Well, you do like. You can be convinced a little bit. Me, on the other hand, I just picked dumb shit. That was, oh my God. That was one of the worst plays I've ever seen. And he dropped that fucking ball.
What are these Steelers fans they're cutting to? Oh my, that is hilarious. You see the chip
Yeah,
mark
that
right
is.
here? Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, I don't know
All
what
right.
that was.
Yeah, no.
But
Oh, wow. Jesus.
the Saints
Um,
and the Panthers, um, they both suck.
yeah.
Do not let the 2-0 Saints
Oh, fuck.
confuse you for a team that is actually decent because they are
Yeah.
not a good team. They played versus a horrible Raiders last week. They played versus a terrible Carolina team this week. The Saints are not good.
And still, in my opinion, I think that the Panthers might have more potential
Then the
than the Saints
Saints,
later in the season.
or just
That's. I mean, Bryce Young's a
in the
rookie. If he
next
can
3
get going,
years.
yeah.
Like
Oh, for sure, the next 3 years.
And I'll even say this: we're not going to talk about this game until it's over. We'll talk about the outcome because we're kind of covering this entire Browns game. But
Yeah.
I don't even want to let this close score confuse you because the Browns got the Steelers got a bullshit pick six in the beginning of the game.
Mm-hmm.
That a Brown I forgot the tight end. He drops it, bounces off his hands, bounces off of Minka's hands, and then into Highsmith's hands, which is like okay, whatever.
Was that Njoku?
No, it was not. Now, Nick Chubb had 64 yards already before he got hurt. 10
Yeah.
rushes for 64 yards. He was going to run
Well,
all
I
over
mean,
the
we
Steelers.
can't add him into the equation for the next year. He's probably done for the season.
But I'm saying for this game in particular, he already
Oh yeah,
had
this game
he
should not be
he already had 64 yards, Devin.
in a quarter.
He already had 64 yards. So it's like I don't really know why this game is close, but I guess
But
we will
I will say
see.
that yeah, no, Pittsburgh's offense is nowhere near where I thought it would be. It sucks actually, and that's because of Kenny Pickett and their run game's not doing dick. But Pittsburgh's defense is decent,
But we knew that they were going to be decent. We knew that they were
of
going to have a
course,
solid defense. Steelers always tend to have a solid defense. They always figure
for
it
sure.
out. But I would say that the Steelers are a joke as of right now. Let's talk
As
some
of
other
now,
stuff though, Devin. Let's talk some other stuff because I'm not gonna lie to you. After watching this game so far, I don't have any MVP candidates for Monday Night Football.
from Monday, I have none from Monday Night Football.
Would you like me to give you my candidates for this week?
Sure, because I don't know mine.
Because it is time to put in some MVP votes for week 2. Go ahead and pull up some stats, whatever you want to see. But here are my contenders. We got, I have to do it. My guy Lamar Jackson, 24
Oh,
for
for sure.
24 for 33, 237 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions with 54 rushing yards, so 291 total yards. We have Josh Allen, 31 for 37, 274 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. I had to throw him in here. Geno Smith, 32 for 41, 328 yards, two touchdowns, 0 picks. Mr. Danny Dimes.
Danny Dimes.
26 for 37, 321 yards, 2 touchdowns, 59 rushing yards, and a rushing touchdown, 380 total yards, 3 total touchdowns.
Who? Daniel Jones?
Mr. Danny Dimes, yes.
Uh,
Those are my contenders. And to be honest with you,
how
besides
many?
that, I'm
Did you
looking at
have 4?
those are but only a top 3. And then there's Baker, but 26 for 34, 317, 1 tutty versus.
The worst team in football.
So yeah, I don't
Third.
know.
Third
Yeah,
worst.
so I don't know about that.
The Bears looked horrendous.
I'd have to say, maybe this is the bias speaking, but Lamar might be my first place MVP this week.
Can agree with that.
Played a great game versus the Bengals. 291 total yards, 2 touchdowns. LJ is my number
And
one.
that's a now sure early in the season, but it's still a massive divisional game.
Yes.
Probably one of the most important
We
divisional games
lost
of
to
the week.
them at the end of the year, and then we lose to them in
Yes.
the playoffs. We come back, we do it to them already.
But that was
did you see
that
how
was
hyped John Harbaugh was? Did you
oh
see
dude,
how
that was
hyped
the
John?
only time I've ever seen him like
Oh my
full
god!
of like
I was yelling. I
emotion.
was, let's go, let's fucking go, John, let's go.
It was hard for me
so
not to
hyped.
get hyped up for y'all because that was a fucking like the fourth quarter, the second half of that game for y'all was executed very well.
I loved it
because quite honestly, their offense was kicking up more than it was in the first half. But I mean, it didn't look like for a second y'all were going to lose that game.
I'd probably put Josh Allen at 2.
Yeah.
274 yards, 3 touchdowns, 31 for 37. I mean, come on.
That's
38
nuts.
to 10 win. Bro.
What about Kirky? 4
bro,
touchdown passes?
Kirk lost.
Yeah, he did.
Kirk lost. I don't give losers MVP votes.
Fair.
All
right, so that's who's your third?
My third, I think I'm down between. I think I honestly got to give it to Geno.
Fair.
Overtime win versus the Lions. 32 for 41, 328 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. I liked what I saw from Geno, and that boy balled. I got to give him the number 3 spot. Who you going with?
I mean, my number 1, no offense to Lamar, is Josh Allen. Now, yes, this Raiders team is pretty terrible, but I mean, that first game against the Jets was not Josh Allen. This is Josh Allen. Mm-hmm. Yes, he had a lot of production from their second string running back, is that their first string running back? That's their first string running back.
Yeah.
I kept thinking that they lost the guy. They just don't have a big name running back.
Nyheim Hines, right? He's who they lost.
Well, yeah, but
he's who got hurt.
He wasn't. He did get hurt, but he wasn't their one. He wouldn't be their one if Cook was playing like this.
Yeah, but I think Nyheim.
Hines was decent. Wonderful punt. Mm-hmm. Did you see that? Mm-hmm. Down at the 1.5. That was beautiful. A black punter.
Come on, bro.
No, I can say that.
But like, what does that mean? Who cares?
I didn't know they had one.
Yeah, they do. Now what? What are you doing with that information now?
It's pretty dope.
Well, I'm glad.
Because I remember watching Marquise King. He was a dog.
I'm glad you're aware now. So who's your number 2?
My number 2 is Lamar.
All right. Lamar at 2.
Massive, important game, and like his stats aren't crazy.
I mean, 291 total yards.
They're great, and 50 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns, good completion percentage. I mean, they're not bad numbers at all, but they're not crazy. But what I saw from Lamar was a much better mental game, especially late in games, and that's why he's. Hopefully this can continue, but I mean those games against the Bengals are going to be their most important all year. If the Bengals don't suck this year, like I predict. Mm-hmm. And then my third pick goes to Christian McCaffrey.
Okay.
30-something total yards, a rushing touchdown, He had 152 last week. I mean, if he can stay healthy this year, he's got a chance. Because I mean, he's carrying this fucking team.
Yeah, I see it. I won't hate on it, but I just don't. I just know he's not. I know a running back's not going to be considered in the MVP.
I know, but it'd be cool. And if anyone's gonna do it, it's gonna be Christian McCaffrey.
So what I was thinking is, before we do the ranking and talk fantasy, how about we do the well, we do two things. Well, how about we do the Jeopardy now? Let this game finish, and
Okay.
then come back to that. I'll probably still
Oh,
do
the power
Jeopardy,
ranking.
the power ranking, talk fantasy, all that stuff. But I'll probably put it at the end still. So who we may we'll probably have a jump from here to the power rankings to Jeopardy. But here we are at Jeopardy. Can you see what is on the screen?
Yes, sir. So see you later, alligator. Who am I? Button.
Oh, so after draft time is about to bust.
Oh, sick.
About
So
to
what,
bust.
Marcus? Oh, we're playing double Jeopardy today.
Are we?
That's what the increased numbers are. Yeah.
Oh, the increase now. Okay, yeah, double Jeopardy today. There you go. So, I won last episode.
Yes.
I want you to go first.
No.
Yep, you go first.
All right. Well, I'm staying away from the draft because I don't know anyone who's drafted. I don't know what it's in the game. Probably Madden covers.
Maybe, I don't know.
EA Sports.
It's in the game.
Thank you. I'll go. Who am I? 1200.
Who am I for 1,200? I've rushed for over 2,000 yards in 1 year. I've played for one team in a North Division. I have never made a Super Bowl appearance. Rushed for 2K in 1 year. Played for one team in North
I mean, my immediate thought is AP.
Yeah, that's who I would guess.
Um,
Is that your answer?
But hold on. I mean, I don't know who else in a North Division is rushed for 2K.
2K's never made a Super Bowl appearance. On any team he's been with after that.
Did Barry rush for 2?
I don't think so.
I don't think he did. I think he had a bunch of 1,000-yard seasons. Yeah, AP. He's never been a Super Bowl.
Who is Barry Sanders? Oh,
Are you shitting me, dude?
Oh, wow. Well, has AP, but I feel like this, I guess. I feel like this could be, I played for one.
I know AP wasn't there with the fucking.
I played for one team in a North Division.
Oh, my God. I thought it. I mean, that.
AP's been around.
That is such a dumb question, dude. I know he's been around.
All right. I mean, I got to steal Gator stuff right away.
That sucks. So many assholes.
So see you later, alligator.
All right. And again, I'm not asking you for any more fucking help on this.
That's fine. Okay. See, this is the hardest Gator question. So you have a chance. Name 2 of the last 3 quarterbacks to get drafted out of UF. Okay. So Kyle Trask and Anthony Richardson. There you go. Who is Tim Tebow, Kyle Trask, and Anthony Richardson? There you go.
Damn, y'all quarterbacks are dookie.
Yeah, we do not.
It is not QBU, bro.
No, we are definitely not QBU. What do you
DBU maybe?
For sure, DBU. And RBU.
Yeah. One guy.
Plenty of guys, but sure. And the greatest of all time guy.
Yeah. I'll go. It's in the game. 1,200. God damn, how did I fuck that up?
1,200. Name all 5 99 overalls in Madden 24. Hint: 4 on offense, 1 are on defense. 1 is on defense.
All right, the defense is TJ Watt. Offense: Kelsey, Mahomes, Justin Jefferson. I know Tyreek just got it recently. No,
I'm not. I don't know, and you don't want my help anyways.
Am I being dumb?
I don't know. I haven't played much of Madden 24. I've ran a little bit of it, but not enough to know who's on 99s.
Christian McCaffrey.
That's your answer?
Yeah.
Aaron Donald, Zach Martin, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Justin Jefferson.
Who the fuck is Zach Martin?
All right, I'm gonna go for
Who's Zach Martin? Is he a fucking lineman?
He's the guard for the Cowboys.
We're putting linemen in the 99 club now.
Oh, for sure. And I knew it was gonna be Aaron Donald.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't say it. Well, fuck Aaron Donald, dude.
Let's see. Let me Alligator 1200. This 1990 first round pick was named to the Hall of Fame in 2010 and is the all-time leading rusher. That would be my boy Emmitt Smith.
I gotta start picking. Yeah, all right.
That would be. I told you, bro. I told you it was gonna be simple shit. Over on
1600. See you later, alligator. This might be the easiest one.
This 2021 first round wide receiver has switched teams in the past 5 years and is currently playing with a top 5 QB.
Fuck.
This might be the easiest one.
Son of a balls, dude. Do you know it?
I have an idea, yeah.
All right. 2021 first round receiver playing for a top 5 QB. All right, top 5 QBs: Mahomes, Josh, Burrow, Aaron, Lamar. What the fuck?
You tell me when you gave up.
Tell me when you fucking suck my booty hole.
Let me know when you give up. You let me know. You let me know when you give up. Let me know. Let me know when you give up. Let me know. Let me know when you give up.
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Who drops a lot of balls for the Kansas City Chiefs? Who drops a lot of balls for the Kansas City Chiefs? Who drops a lot of balls for the Kansas City Chiefs? You're lucky I took out this. You're lucky I took out the steal rule.
How do I not get Kadarius Nutsacks?
Let me do Who Am I for 2K. I was an undrafted rookie in 2013 and played for an NFC North team until recently changing teams this offseason to play for a rebuilding team. Was an undrafted rookie in 2013 and played for an NFC North team until recently changing this. This might be Adam Thielen.
Oh, I know it.
Was Adam Thielen undrafted, though? He played for an NFC North team until recently changed teams this offseason to play for a rebuilding team. That's got to be Thielen. Let me think. It could be... it could be Jamal Williams. I don't know who was undrafted, though. That's the no, 2013.
Jamal Williams was
in 2013. Adam Thielen could have been 2013. But maybe not that. That's pretty... That'd make him... he's probably like... No, I don't think he's that old, bro. He'd be like 34. I don't think Adam Thielen is like that old. 32 maybe. All right, Vikings. All I can really think of is AP, and when I think of the Bears, I don't think of people leaving the Bears. When I think of the Lions, who could have left the Lions?
I mean, I know who it is.
How
you know who it is?
Well, I'm wondering if it's somebody I've said. The Packers, an undrafted rookie in 2013. That's what's killing me. 2013.
Undrafted is wild.
Adam Thielen. That's my answer.
It's Devontae Adams.
It's Adam Thielen.
It's Adam Thielen?
It's Adam Thielen.
What the balls?
Take it. I will take it.
White guys don't get drafted as receivers.
I will take it. All right, what you want? And Devontae didn't leave this offseason.
No, he didn't. I'm an idiot. Dude, can I stop being a fucking jackass for 1 fucking second? How do I kill the game in trivia, but I can't do dick in this game?
Maybe your opponents.
No, I just suck at this. See you later, alligator 800. I don't know.
See you later, alligator. 800. This fourth round AFC running back taken in the 2022 draft class made a name for himself after running for over 900 yards behind one of the worst O-lines.
Dameon Pierce. He ran for like 923.
Who is Dameon Pierce? All right. See you later, alligator. 400. This current tight end was taken fourth overall as highest drafted tight end ever. Kyle Pitts.
Yes.
Come on now. All right. What you want?
And he has not panned, but
He is
that's
not
okay.
panned. Not at all. He is not panned out.
Draft time 1200. Who cares?
Draft time 1200.
I think the Orioles just hit a go-ahead home run, and I'm trying to find it.
This 1986 fifth-round pick was part of the biggest trade of all time, involving him getting traded for 4 players, 3 first-round picks, and 3 second-round picks. This is easy.
How is this easy?
This is easy.
What do you mean this is easy?
This is so easy.
How the fucking balls would I know this?
This is so easy.
Are you being serious?
I'm dead ass serious.
Am I supposed to know this?
You should.
Dude.
The
86?
1986 fifth-round pick was part of the biggest trade of all time, involving him getting traded for 4 players, 3 first-round picks, and 3 second-round picks. Simple.
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 So simple, I so wish I brought the steals back. Because this is simple.
All right, you can have the points for this one.
I don't want the points, but All right. Do you not know?
Dan Marino? I don't know.
It's Herschel Walker.
How the fuck would I know that?
It's Herschel Walker, bro.
All I know is that he's running for political office and he talks about protecting his backyard and the dogs in his backyard or something. I don't fucking
Let me do about to bust 800. This former QB taken first round of the 2014 recently had a documentary made for him. Don't do that. I'm blanking.
You know it, motherfucker.
No, I'm blanking.
No, you're not.
2014. Oh,
yeah.
Johnny Manziel.
Yeah. Money Manziel.
Oh, shit. What you want?
All right. 400. Jamarcus Russell. Jamarcus Russell.
It is Jamarcus Russell.
Of course it is. This is just going to be the top 5 biggest busts of all time.
Let's do It's in the Game for 800. Who is the Madden cover athlete in Madden 17? Madden. So Madden 25 was 14. Madden 15 was.
Well, you know who 16 is.
16's Odell.
Yeah.
16's Odell. So 17. Oh, shit. 17. Okay, so 19 was AB. 18, yes. I think, was Tom Brady. 17 was Gronk.
Ooh, maybe.
I'm going Gronk.
I think that's a great one.
Let's fucking go, bro.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I was thinking it was Tom, but Tom was the year after 23.
I'll take it. Myles Garrett limping around a little bit. That doesn't look good.
Did someone hit him with a helmet?
Oh, fuck. What do you want to go with?
About a bust, $2,000.
Not the bust, 2,000. Picked in the first round of the 2021 NFL Draft, this offensive lineman has been anything but productive in the NFL. He has last played for an NFC North team.
I get an O lineman. Are you shitting me? I think of the good ones.
Anything but productive. He's last played for an NFC North team.
NFC North.
He last played for an NFC North team, but he was a first-round pick in 2021. So it doesn't mean he got drafted to an NFC North team. He last played for them, but
See, but I don't know any O linemen who got drafted. I don't follow the draft that closely to see what O linemen get drafted. I honestly have no clue.
Alex Leatherwood. Let me go. It's in the game 1600. What player is known for carrying his?
Leatherwood. That fits with about to bust.
What play?
Kenny Pickett sucks.
What player is known for carrying his team on his back in the clip of him holding his leg all the way to the end zone? Oh, it's Greg Jennings. Look at Greg Jennings putting the team on his back. Putting the team on his back. He's going. Do you know what video that is?
No,
Oh,
is this from Madden?
It's a guy it's a guy recording a clip of Madden, like a replay. He's like, look at Greg Jennings. And Greg Jennings, he catches the ball, but like grabs his leg. Like it's an animation, like he breaks his leg, but he like runs for like an 80-yard touchdown. And in the video, the guy's just, look at Greg Jennings putting the team on his back with the broken leg. And he like it was a whole
What the fuck?
It was a whole meme. You had to be there.
Yeah, I've never seen that in my life. I don't play that game.
Which you want to go for?
Who am I? 16. I'm not getting this. There's no way I'm getting this.
I have been known as one of the best running backs of the 2010s and have won 2 Super Bowls without playing a snap for either team.
LaShawn McCoy.
Sean McCoy.
Chiefs and Bucks.
Who am I?
Don't call it a comeback now. Bryce Young.
So Carl Nassib?
Yeah.
Okay, but like if it's like not,
do we have to cut this?
If it's no, this is hilarious. But if we didn't make it, we didn't make this game. Right. It's Carl Nassib or Michael Sam.
I'll give you.
If it's not Carl Nassib, it's not even okay.
I'll give you either.
I'll take it.
Right,
but that is crazy. That is great. Okay.
That's wild.
What do you want to go with?
You know what's crazy is we don't hear that name anymore, which is
he just
wild
retired
for the NFL. He retired?
He retired this year, yeah.
Oh my god.
He retired like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, no, there's no such thing as coming out in the NFL.
I mean, I don't think anybody really cared.
People cared about Michael Sam?
People cared about Michael Sam, but that was, bro, who cares?
I mean, I don't care. Fucking John Gruden does.
And that's another thing. John Gruden's a piece of shit. So, what do you? You better hit them 2Ks.
That's what I'm saying. Draft time 2K. Well, I don't even think I can come back, but maybe.
Name all 3 of the Raiders' first-round picks in 2019 taken 4th, 24th, and 27. Hint: 2 defense, 1 offense.
Dude. All right. Max Crosby, but he's played for 2 years. I don't know. Max Crosby, offense, fucking hell have the Raiders taken in 2019? Dude, I don't know.
Darren
Josh
Waller,
Jacobs.
maybe? Josh Jacobs? Yeah. Okay, yeah, here. Jonathan Abram, Clelin Ferrell, and Josh Jacobs.
All right, I got one. Clelin Ferrell. I would have got that. I forgot that name. Sorry.
About to bust 1,200. This player was taken 3rd overall in 2020, drafted by an NFC North team. He has missed a lot of time due to injuries and was recently traded this past offseason for a 5th-round pick.
Oh, I think I know this.
This NFC player was taken 3rd overall. 3rd overall in the 2020 draft by an NFC North team. He's missed lots of time. All right. 3rd overall in a 2020 draft by an NFC North team. So the only teams that could have had a 3rd overall pick are the Lions and Bears.
Or the Bears, yeah.
So Lions or the Bears in 2020.
Actually, I don't even know. I know someone just got traded recently for a 5th round.
So, all right, let's think. So somebody recently traded for a 5th round. I'm not going to think of that. I'm going to think of 3rd overall in 2020. 3rd overall in 2020. He was just traded.
Yeah.
Just traded.
I'm assuming it's a Bears player.
Bears. What Bears? Ooh. fuck. I might have to take the L on this because I don't really. I'm not too sure, bro. I might have to take the L on this one.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Jeff Okuda.
Oh.
Okay. What you want to go with?
Battle Bust 16. See if I can get that other bust.
This 2018 first-round pick made a video saying how he was mad about being picked 10th overall and teams will regret passing up on him, and he would show how he should have been the first overall pick. This backfired, and he is out of the league now.
Oh, that sucks. Do you know it?
2018 first-round pick made a video saying how he was mad about being picked 10th overall. He's out of the league now. I'm not sure.
This is the hardest thing I've ever done.
What are you thinking?
Carl Nassib.
Josh Rosen.
Oh.
Okay. Let's go with it's in the game for 400. Who's the Madden cover of Madden 23? Last season was
Tell you what, he shouldn't have been there, but he was.
It was bro, am I drawing a blank on the game that came out last year?
No, it came out this year.
No, Madden 24 is out.
Oh, I'm dumb.
So yeah, Josh Allen is on this year.
Yeah.
I don't think Mahomes was on touchdown Steelers. J.J. Watt scores a touchdown.
Who?
Or T.J. Watt, excuse me.
TJ scored a touchdown.
Yeah. Scoop and score.
So their defense is the reason
their defense
they'll win this game.
Defense might win them this game. Who is the Madden cover? Bro, okay. Give me like a second because I honestly am drawing the craziest blank right now.
I mean, I think it's someone you already said.
No, because bro, what the fuck? Who was on the cover of Madden last year? It wasn't a running back. It was a quarterback. Was it Mahomes?
Who won the Super Bowl the year before?
The fucking Rams.
Oh, well, yeah, it was not Matt Stafford.
No, it's bro, I'm pissed that I cannot think of this.
I think it's who you said it was.
Mahomes?
Well, he was on the dual cover with Brady.
And he was on one before that. I don't think it was Mahomes, bro. I don't think he had 3. It's nobody in the AFC North. Nobody in the AFC South. NFC North. No. NFC
Was
West.
Was it Jettis?
No. Was it Justin Jefferson wasn't the Madden cover athlete last year?
I don't think so.
I don't think so, bro. I'm only going to give myself like 30 more seconds to think about this, but wow, I can't believe I'm drawing a blank on this. Philly Giants. No. Wow. I'm drawing a complete blank.
Well, put in a guess. Because I think it's who you think it is.
Mahomes is the only person I can think of.
Yeah, I think it's Mahomes.
Oh my god, it was fuck. That's why I couldn't think of it. Because John Madden fucking died last year. I completely forgot, bro. Because I kept thinking of like, bro, who's the player in the intro? Because this year it's Josh Allen in the intro, and it's like, all right, I can remember. Now that yeah, it's John Madden highlights. That's why I couldn't think of a player because it's fucking. It was
John
Madden highlights. Okay, all right. What do you want?
It's in the game too.
Who was the highest overall team in Madden 19?
So that's the 18 season?
2018, 2019 season, yeah.
Chiefs. Was it the Ravens?
The Eagles.
Ugh. What?
Who am I?
So it's not the best team in the league?
I was drafted in the 6, 3.5, 7 Super Bowls.
What the?
So that'd be Tom.
No.
That'd be Tom. And damn, 10K. Look how good that looks down there. Yeah,
Shut up,
10K
dude.
looks great. What do you want
Draft
to
time 16.
Draft time 16. Name two of the three teams that have never had the first overall pick.
Steelers, Cowboys,
Name three teams. You have a chance.
Packers.
Freebie. Seahawks, Broncos, Ravens.
I missed all of them.
You did. Draft time 800. This quarterback was taken third overall in the 2021 draft after his team traded up and is one of the biggest busts of all time. Trey Lance?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Who is Trey Lance? Which I guess he's a.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see if Devin can get one right. 400.
This top 5 projected pick fell to the 13th overall pick in 2016 draft day after a video.
Laramie Tunsil. I was
There
waiting
you
for this.
go. Finally.
I was waiting for it.
Finally. And with a final score.
The only thing I know, all I know is the dude who was smoking a goddamn gas mask bong before the fucking draft. And it got sent out by his stepdad.
10,800 to 3,200. I'll take the dub. I'll take the humble dub. I'll take Devin. I will.
You know what happened? You didn't win because of the Gator thing.
That's very true. That's very true. I did not win because of the Gator thing at all. I think I could have given you all the points I got from that, and I still might have came out with the dub.
Watch your ass.
Hey. But yeah, pretty sure the Jeopardy just gonna stay where it is in the video, and we're gonna finish this off with talking some fantasy, watching the end of this Browns game, and the power ranking. So I want to talk about fantasy because I went 2-0 this week.
I went 1-1.
So I'll talk my first matchup, which I will say I beat Brandon.
Good. Thank God.
I beat Brandon's brother. So I had to knock off, kill two birds with one stone. Easy dub, 127 to 89. Josh Allen obviously going crazy for me. Tony Pollard going crazy for me. Kenneth Walker going crazy for me. Jamar Chase off day, but that's what happens when you play them Purple Boys. Mark Andrews with some points. Brandon Cooks with 0 receptions. Thank you. Tremaine Edmonds with 16 tackles. Philly, they let Minnesota creep back in, so obviously the points dropped. And then Jake Elliott, great game, kicking for me. 22 points off the bench. Jared Goff, the same as Josh Allen in this league. So, guess I could have went either way with that. Miami finishes with 11 points on the bench. So I guess I could have had a little bit more production from.
You have a defense on your bench?
I do. Let's look at your dub because I believe you won.
I did win. I won by a lot, actually. 186.83 to 133.83.
So you had Burrow 27 points, Derrick Henry 24, Raheem Mostert 31.95, Terry McLaurin with one of the best catches of the year so far. 16 points, 29 points from Mike Evans, 6.8 points so far from the JUCO, 18.7 from Drake London,
8 from Bobby.
Yeah,
Okereke.
You had Dak on the bench with 32.
Well, there was 5 more points. Dak was on the bench.
You had Nico Collins.
Nico Collins, I don't think anyone would have expected to put up 28 points in a loss. And then Pickens with 25 already tonight.
Pickens already with 25 points. Yeah. So.
Well, I say already. The game's almost over. But.
And then in my other league, or in this league, is in the same.
Breece Hall with 1.9, so he's not coming up.
Josh Allen, Kenneth Walker, Najee Harris only 7.8 points, Devontae Adams 20 points, Christian Kirk 22.96, George Kittle only 6 points, DeAndre Swift with 34, Logan Wilson getting 10 tackles for me. Once again, Philly's defense only giving me 2.5 points, Jake Elliott 11.75. On the bench, nothing really missing out on. 18 points only for Deshaun, 12.5 points from Mike. So, but I didn't really need much more production from my receivers.
No.
Yeah. Fantasy dubs all around. And that second one, I put up. What did I put up? Let me find it. I put up 180.
180 flat?
180.07.
So I was the leading scorer this week. Let's go.
I believe you were in last place last week.
I had 98 last week.
You
Yeah.
were last place last week. Okay. All
First
right,
place this week.
So dubs all around in the fantasy category, obviously.
Yes.
I'm liking that. But here's a good thing about this power ranking, Devin. We can start it without finishing this game. Is there nowhere
Yes, we can.
the beginning of this list? So this is going to be probably the. I mean, obviously we've only done 2 of these, but this is going to be the biggest. Teams are going to take some jumps.
Yeah.
He's going to take some jumps because obviously we had an overreaction to the first power ranking, but on purpose. I think we chose
Sure.
to overreact and be fair, in the sense of you won, you go up. But I'm going to give you the teams that I think we should consider in the top 10, in the top 5.
Yeah,
Let's
top
go
5.
top 10 and then break it down to top 5. So San Fran at 1, obviously.
Yep.
Miami was at 3 last week. Baltimore at 4 last week. Philly at 5. Kansas City was at 7. Dallas was at 8. Buffalo at 11. And that's what I'm looking at right now.
Yeah. So obviously
San Francisco stays.
San Francisco stays.
San Francisco pretty much has to stay.
Now 2's a weird one. Who was it 2?
Jets.
Fuck.
They're taking a humongous drop.
As they should.
We're looking at Miami, Baltimore, Philly, KC, Dallas, and Buffalo.
Honestly, I think you can give it to Baltimore right now.
Really?
I don't know if I mean, maybe Miami. Maybe, all right, Miami, then Baltimore. But, I mean, Baltimore playing against a division rival and a division rival in Cincinnati, and playing a great full game against them. Or playing the Patriots and the Chargers, who just lost to the Titans.
I mean, I don't care who you give the nod to.
I like Baltimore there.
All right, Baltimore.
I still don't trust Tua.
Jumping up 2 spots from last week. So here's my thing. I wouldn't mind putting Philly at 3 and Miami at 4.
No, I like Miami at 3.
You think Miami's better than Philly?
I do.
You think Miami's better than Philly?
I don't. Yeah. All right. Who has Philly played this?
Miami will. Then Philly will shock you because they're going to get better. They haven't even had to really unleash yet.
Who'd they play last week? This week
they played
the Vikings. They played a close game against the Vikings. They played a close game toward the end against the Patriots.
They played a better game versus. I mean, okay. I mean, you can put Miami at 3, but Philly will jump Miami at some point this year.
Oh, for sure. But for right now, I like Miami
over Dallas.
Yes, we talked about who Dallas played.
Okay, I'm just making sure because you got Philly, KC, Dallas, and Buffalo.
Honestly, I think Buffalo might be over the Eagles. All right, so Eagles what? 4?
Eagles 4.
All right, Buffalo 5.
Buffalo 5.
Kansas City 6.
Over Dallas?
Yes.
Over Dallas?
Dude, they played the dog shit Giants, who barely beat the Cardinals, and they played the Jets, who handed that game to them on offense and defense.
But over Dallas?
If you want to put Dallas over Kansas City, I'm fine with it.
I'll give you KC, but Dallas has to be 7.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, KC at 6, Dallas at 7. So we are looking at okay, so now We're at 8. I'm gonna tell you who. I'm gonna give you another batch of teams. See how you feel about them. So we got a minute and 30 seconds left in this game. So we will talk about the Browns in a second. We will talk Jacksonville. I'm thinking maybe possibly.
Yeah, sure.
I think the Rams. I think maybe Tampa.
No.
Okay, well then I mean who? Oh, okay. So
Well,
we still have Detroit. So we have
still have
Detroit.
Detroit.
We have Detroit, Jacksonville, Cleveland pending this game, Cincinnati, the Rams.
I don't know if I like any of those names.
I like Jacksonville.
I do.
I like Jacksonville at 8.
Agreed.
I like Jacksonville at 8. Um, I believe that the Browns just lost this game.
Which
Throwing up the
is
tunnel, Marcus
wild.
Jones. Is that not?
2 defensive touchdowns.
Was that? I mean, okay, that's an uncatchable ball. I'll
Yeah.
take that. So the Browns lose.
Ooh, I don't know if that's an uncatchable ball.
The Browns lose.
Browns lose. Yeah, sure.
The Browns lose. I'm really not taking like okay, the Browns they lose. I will say I am going to say losing Nick Chubb is a huge factor.
Losing Nick Chubb is bigger than losing this football game.
Yes, for sure. And also Steelers.
So I don't know if the Browns are in this mix right now.
Look at that
no?
hold.
I mean,
look at that hold on that shoulder pad.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh my. Dude, you can see the shoulder pad. How does that
I
not get called?
know. Wow.
What is replayable PI gonna have to come back fucking at the end of the year?
What a terrible call.
Dude, all right. Hold on. Watch that replay there's a ref
right there
on the sideline watching that.
Wow.
They really want these games to be over quick, you know?
Wow. Okay, so the Browns got robbed. That's a little wild.
I don't know if they got robbed.
The Browns got robbed. The
Browns got robbed of a call, yes.
Of a call, but then, a drive that they could have finished with a touchdown, but
sure. How much were they down by? Oh, 4.
4 points. I would say I'd say if anything, the Steelers beat a Nick Chubbless Browns team
with 2 defensive touchdowns.
Kenny Pickett still sucks. And the Ravens are winning the AFC North.
Yeah. Yep.
Sorry, hate to break it to y'all. So I am gonna put Cincinnati over Cleveland.
As am I.
At 9?
Yes.
So Cincinnati at 9. How do you feel about the Rams?
I don't know.
Do you think do you have okay, Browns, Chargers, Rams.
What about Detroit? Have we put them anywhere yet?
Detroit is nowhere to be found. Detroit at 10?
Yeah.
Under Cincinnati?
No, over. Well, yeah, under, yes.
So at 10?
Yes.
Cincinnati at 9?
9, yes.
Okay. So Detroit at 10. I could be comfortable putting either LA team next. Probably the Rams, considering they actually can win a game.
Well, they lost to the Niners, but the Chargers lost to the Titans. So yeah,
the Niners played a good. The Niners are the number 1 team, and the Rams still played a pretty good game.
And the Titans, I can't stand them.
So after that, we're looking at Cleveland. We're looking at the Chargers. We're looking at Tampa. We're looking at now I'm just we're looking at.
I think it goes in that order.
Looking at Tennessee.
Cleveland.
So
Cleveland, Chargers, Tampa.
Cleveland, Chargers, Tampa. I'm okay with that.
Fucking small hands finally won a football game.
So now we're looking at teams like Tennessee. We're looking at sadly teams like New Orleans.
Well, I mean, I think we can throw Pittsburgh above New Orleans.
Well, Pittsburgh at 32 can come down for sure.
But
It-
if Pittsburgh's defense is going to eliminate an offense like the Browns, now, again, Nick Chubbless, but
the Colts,
no.
Seattle.
Oh, yeah, Seattle. Get them in there somewhere.
So I'd say, all right,
I'd say Seattle after Tampa, no?
over Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So Seattle.
Seattle has an offense. Maybe not a great defense, but they have an offense.
All right, so Seattle, and then I could say, so we're looking at New Orleans, we're looking at the Colts, we're looking at the Titans, we're looking at y'all.
I think the Titans go over.
Y'all.
Yeah, I'd say the Titans. Well, yeah.
So Tennessee, 16.
Yeah. Just because they have the factor of goddamn Derrick Henry.
Tennessee,
And Tannehill played well
Tennessee
for some
at
reason.
16. Do you put New England over yourselves?
They're 0-2, but honestly, no. They don't have the offensive weapons that we have.
Okay. Do you put Atlanta over y'all?
For now, yeah.
Do you put the Colts over y'all?
No.
Do you put the Giants over y'all?
No.
The
Fuck.
Raiders?
Nope.
Okay. The Packers?
No.
The Vikings?
No.
Come on, bro.
The Vikings, sure. Yeah, we can put
Vikings.
the
The Vikings are better than y'all. The Vikings might be better than Tennessee.
Yeah, we can flip those.
I'm gonna put Minnesota at 16. And I'm gonna put Tennessee at 17. And you said no to Green Bay?
I think if Sam Howell can continue to play well, I think with our defense and our offensive weapons and our running game, I mean, you see what happened when they lose Aaron Jones. They got nothing. We got two decent running backs.
And what about New England?
Maybe New England can go ahead of us.
So how about Atlanta, New England, Washington,
And then Green Bay.
and then Green Bay? Okay.
Brandon's going to love that. Can you send him a picture of that?
Brandon's gonna love that one. So now we're looking at the Colts, the Saints. We got to put Pittsburgh somewhere. Is Pittsburgh jumping over any of these teams? Green Bay,
Yeah.
Washington.
No. I say they're after Green Bay.
So they're 22. Green Bay's 21. Pittsburgh's 22.
I mean, who else could go ahead of them? I don't think the Colts.
Okay, Pittsburgh at 22. I think
And like we
Colts
said,
are better. I think New Orleans is better than the Colts.
Yeah.
Possibly.
But I thought we were saying that. Well, I mean, the Panthers have more potential, but
and
they're not
Kamara's
better
coming
right now.
back.
Who?
Kamara's coming back week 4.
Oh, bet. All right, yeah.
I would say after Pittsburgh, you could go New Orleans.
Yeah.
I think you can go. Who did I say after New Orleans? The Colts. Okay, Colts or Vegas.
Colts. Vegas.
LV at 24. Colts
They still have Josh
25.
Jacobs.
Colts at 25. So these are the
If
teams.
the Colts had Jonathan Taylor, they'd be ahead.
So here's the teams that are left. We have the Giants, the Broncos, the Panthers, the Texans, the Bears, and the Cardinals.
Giants.
And the Jets.
Oof. We forgot about them. I say you can go Giants then Jets.
Okay. Jets.
I forgot about
Bro,
that.
but do you want to put the Jets over anybody?
No.
Because they're screwed, bro. But they're better than these teams. All right.
That sucks.
Denver.
Yeah, Denver can go next. Yeah.
Denver.
I don't think Denver's going to be as bad as last year, but they did just lose to us. So,
I'd say Denver, Houston, Carolina, Chicago.
I think Carolina's ahead of
No. Denver, Houston.
No, Denver, Carolina, Houston.
Oh, okay.
You like C.J. Stroud and the fucking
Better than the
shitty
Panthers as
Texans
of
over
right now, yeah.
who the Texans just lose to?
Who the Panthers just lose to?
They lost to the Saints, so you fucking have it
The Saints
23.
suck.
Well, yeah, of course they all suck. All these teams suck.
And who did what's it called lose to? Who did Houston lose to? The number 2 team in the league.
Who did they lose to?
Baltimore, week 1.
Well, week 1, but what about week 2?
Who they
They
lose
lost to
this
the
week?
Colts week 2.
Okay.
Convincingly. With Gardner Minshew.
All right, if you want to put Carolina at 24,
With Gardner
watch.
goddamn Minshew.
Okay, just watch. It'll change.
No, I know, but I'm saying currently.
Houston at 30.
Yes.
Chicago, Arizona.
Chicago, Arizona.
Arizona, Chicago.
But if I'm going to be completely honest, Josh
Arizona.
Dobbs was playing much better than
Arizona, Chicago.
Arizona, Chicago.
Arizona, Chicago. I like that a lot.
I mean,
better. Arizona,
like
Chicago.
there were Arizona played 2 games that they could have won.
Yes.
The Bears have played 0.
Okay, so here's the final for your power rank. Week 2 power ranking. Chicago at 32, Arizona at 31, Houston at 30, Carolina at 29, Denver at 28, New York Jets at 27, New York Giants at 26, the Colts at 25, the Raiders at 24, the Saints at 23, the Steelers at 22, the Packers at 21, the Commanders at 20, the Patriots at 19, the Falcons at 18, the Titans at 17, the Vikings at 16, Seattle at 15, Tampa at 14, the Chargers at 13, the Browns at 12, the Rams at 11, Detroit at 10, Cincinnati at 9, Jacksonville at 8, Dallas at 7, Kansas City at 6, Buffalo at 5, Philly at 4, Miami at 3, Baltimore at 2, San Francisco at 1.
I think the only one I might change is Seattle.
Seattle, where?
15. They're 15.
Yeah.
Who's ahead of them in between them and the
Tampa,
number 10 spot?
Tampa. There's so Seattle's 15, Tampa's 14, Chargers 13, Cleveland 12, Rams 11.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
I thought Seattle was behind Atlanta.
That's pretty solid. And then last but not least, we talked all of week 2 games. We played some Jeopardy. We did our power ranking. We talked our MVPs. We talked fantasy football. Thursday night football is what we need to
I forgot.
predict. Thursday night football.
What terrible
is
matchup is on this Thursday?
Versus the 49ers.
Who? Oh, my God.
Giants versus the 49ers. So I can just put us both in for 49ers.
I would hope so. Yes.
And that'll be the end of that chapter. 1, 2, 3.
What a terrible matchup, dude.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Brandon went 10-6. I went 11-5, and you went 12-4.
That's what I'm talking about,
So
son.
there you go. I don't have
That's what I'm talking about.
have our total.
And all I had to do was pick my fucking Steelers.
All you had to do is pick your Steelers, but I should have picked y'all. I wanted to pick y'all.
Well, it was pretty damn close to it not being.
It was it was way too close to not being it. But
well, bro, we were down 21-3. I'm surprised we even fucking had a game going. I thought we were just gonna ride off into the poopies.
But hey, y'all did what y'all did. I think that's it. I think we talked everything.
I hope so.
So we reacted to Monday Night Football. We talked all of Sunday's games. We predicted Thursday Night Football. We talked fantasy. We did our power ranking. We had our MVP votes. Jeopardy. We did it. Any last words before we get out of here, Devin?
The Orioles got 94 wins, and we still got 12 games to go.
There you go.
Let's go.
There you go. Well, with that being said, hopefully you enjoyed this episode of On It. Make sure you stay tuned every Tuesday and Saturday. We will be back on Saturday to predict Florida versus Charlotte. Can't wait to predict that game.
Who Maryland played.
Who Maryland played. We get to review Thursday Night Football. We get to set our fantasy for Sunday. We get to predict games on Sunday. And we get to do what we do. It has been me. It has been Devin. It has been real. We are out.
Go O's.